Right then, guys, it's Matt, or Talk. Just like quickly to say sorry for the lack of uploads, I know, but you know, I've had a cold, lost my voice, and so I couldn't do a commentary, because else it would just be like, hello, I have sore voice, and it would have been fucking stupidly boring and shit, and nobody would have watched it, so it would have been not worth the effort. So, anyway, moving on, not too sure what game. Oh no, I'm going to use the CTF gameplay, I think. But what I really want to talk about is improving your Call of Duty game, or gaming as you see it, or your own performance. Yeah, that's a good word, right? So basically, there are 4 or 5 main ways to be really good at Call of Duty. One, the first, most importantly, would probably be natural talent. You have to have at least a slight element of gun skills to be able to be a good player. So if like you're looking at somebody and you've got no idea what you're doing and you look at the floor and you shoot, you're never ever going to be good at the game. You just can't, no matter who you are. There's no way that you can teach people to be good at the game if they can't play in the first place. You have to be able to at least get some kills, else it's just not worth you playing this game, and you might as well sell your Xbox and yeah, spend your time, I don't know, learning to play the guitar or something like that, because it's just not going to happen. Another thing that I would say is you have to have a good spatial awareness. You have to see things and adapt to it in like fractions of a second. Well, not fractions of a second, but quickly. You've got to be quicker than the other guy, so you've got to have good reflexes. I mean, there's loads of different ways that you can improve your reflexes and shit, and I mean, like, you could sit here and say for ages, oh, to improve your reflexes, you have to drop one of those weirdly shaped balls and try and catch it, and you have to do this 10 billion times a day, and I don't know, you could do that, I suppose, but it'd be a bit boring, and a bit useless, because let's be honest, it's a video game. So yeah, that's 2 reasons. I would say third reason has got to be learn. You got to have a good brain or knowledge or whatever. You got to be able to sit and you got to be able to see, oh, I see, I didn't do that very well. Maybe next time I should do this instead, or maybe if I hadn't have run there, there wouldn't have been a guy sat in that corner, so then I could have moved somewhere else. So you've got to just think. If you get killed by a guy, don't run back to him. Just don't do it. That's a really huge thing. Don't go for those revenge kills, because they just get you killed and it's just like, oh my god, are you serious? And then you rage and you turn your Xbox off like I do all the time. Probably a really bad thing to do, but you know. Another thing I would say, going with the knowledge, is the best class setups. I mean, I don't know, I would say most people, if they're going to be watching me on YouTube, then you're going to be watching the big commentators as well, and I mean, use their classes. If you're not very confident in your own ability to choose your own class, then just take someone's class and just use it. If they get good gameplays with it, there's more than likely going to be a decent weapon. I mean, come on, there's only like, I don't know, a couple of weapons that are really good on this game. I mean, like the MP7, the ACR, the PP90, the P90. I mean, they're all really good weapons, and I mean, like, if you're struggling to play well, use those weapons. I mean, it's not like, oh shit, my phone's going off, my bad. You can't exactly put on your CV, oh, I've got a 10 KD ratio with a 4-point win-loss ratio on Call of Duty. People don't care, it's a video game. And I mean, obviously, people care like we care, like the gaming community as a whole, but the outside world, they just don't. They just think it as a pastime, as a hobby or whatever and shit. So don't get aggravated over the game and just play for nice fun, or play to be competitive as a competitive outlet for me. That's what COD has turned into at the minute. You know, me and my leg and being a bit disabled, I can't play sports or anything, so Call of Duty has turned into my competitive edge, and that's just what this game is now. And it's just, I play it competitively. I play to win. Not so much in pubs, I just play to be a pub stomp and, you know, have a bit of fun. But most of the time I play competitive gaming and play GB and 2EGL and shit like that, and just play for the wins on there and stuff. So yeah. The next like really big tip for this game would have to be, or any game actually, or anything in life, is practice makes perfect. Really does. If you don't put the effort in, how can you expect to be good? Like, let's take for example, if I've been playing for a whole week, not a whole week, you know, on and off all week, like after school and like been going out and stuff, but still, I've still been playing during the week. I can still hop on and I could probably hit a M.O.A.B every night. So yeah, that's alright. That's easy enough. But if I go away for a week and I don't play my Xbox, or I play it very little, maybe like 3 hours or something, I can't just jump on and be like, yeah, let's go get a M.O.A.B. It's just not gonna happen. It won't work. You know, you're not going to be able to control your sensitivity. You'll have to turn it down a bit, and all that shenanigans. It's just not really going to work at all. So yeah, practice makes perfect. As well with practice, as well as having like good gun skills and stuff, you learn the spots, conjoining with that knowledge part. You learn all the good spots and stuff where you can just like only sit with your head showing, that's only got the top of your helmet and shit and shit and shit and shit. Why am I saying shit like that? That's really gay. Not gay, but just like weird. The other thing, as well, that is probably above all else the most thing that will help you is enjoyment of the game. But also, if you're really into the game and you want to be that much better at it, you're gonna have to spend money on it. You're gonna have to buy yourself a headset. Now I say this all the time in all of my games. Get a headset, seriously. They help you so much. I mean, like, you can just hear people across the map. Like there, I just turned around to run away and then I heard him, so I know exactly where he is, and I can just turn around, cotching up there, and just wait for him to run past and get the kill. It's just easy shit. Now, I mean, there's so many headsets that you can buy. Like, you can buy bog standard Turtle Beaches for like 40 quid, and I mean, that's what I had before I spent my... Well, I mean, I spent 60 quid, which it may not be a lot of money, but it's a fair amount to spend on a hobby. And my Triton headset is the best thing in the world, and I will never ever want to get rid of it unless I upgrade to a better headset. And I mean, there's not really that many better headsets out there. I mean, like the Triton AX40s or whatever they are, Pros or whatever. And then you've got the Astros, and any Astros are going to be better than anything else ever because they are the best. But you know. So as well, I would say, if you're really into gaming, but you don't want to spend like 40 or 50 pounds on a headset or whatever, purchase a pair of Control Freaks. A lot of people tell me, oh, you use Control Freaks, you must be shit, herp. No, Control Freaks are the best thing in the world. Basically what they are is little extensions to your controller, which just mean you can press it all the way across really quickly, but you can still play on a low sensitivity and make it go really quickly. So basically it really improves your accuracy. So like, it helps so much in any game. I mean, it helps in FIFA, helps in COD, it just helps in everything. I mean, just seriously, get some Control Freaks. They're only like $10 or something, but they are the best thing in the world, and they help so much. So yeah, anyway guys, this has been like, I don't know, a whole general tips video for this whole game. So yeah, have a nice day, and goodbye.